Hey, good morning, good morning. Oh, look at that, look at that. Hey, good morning, Redbirds. Hi, and good morning. It's your Annie Redbird. Basking in some beautiful morning light, trying to capture some outside time before the entire world is awake here in Aurora. So, good morning. I am Annie Redbird. Thank you for popping in. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay, I appreciate your time to spend with me. Spend with me. And hey, so I'm here live to share with you a new series I've decided to do, if anything, for my garden's sake. Yeah, these defiantly restorative spaces around me at my home. So, as y'all might know, or maybe don't know, but as a form of formal introduction, curtsy, hi, I am Annie Redbird, and I am the ambassadress and proprietress of Redbird Restorative Gardens. That's where you found me. And I am a landscape designer by trade, and truly a ambassadress for creating space around you, external space around you, to help support the internal space within you. So as it goes, thrive outside, feel good inside. Even better, thrive outside and heal inside. So thank you for joining me, and this is take one of a series that I wanted to do, if anything, for my gardens, because I'll be saying goodbye. I'll be saying goodbye here shortly to this slice of paradise that I have lived with my husband and now our son since 2006. And when I arrived, things did not look like this that I'm going to be sharing with you over this series. They didn't. And with that, I have brought change to this space. And just know this, that this space has brought change for me. So I'm here to share with you the take uno of the Goodbye Garden series. Because, friend, dear Redbird, we can't have a hello without a goodbye. And though we're moving to an incredible place, I just have learned in life that, well, you can't really have a clean hello without a clean goodbye. So that brings me to grief. Grief. Yeah, what are you talking about? Grief and gardens, Annie. Gardens are joyous. Yes, they are. And it's because gardens help us with grief. They do help us with joy. But when I talk about grief, in this instance, I mean about saying goodbye. And that's how I'm going to open up series Take Uno. Is that I came to, in the specialty of therapeutic landscapes, healing gardens, and practicing this craft, 20 years now. I came to it because my dad had died. And the way that I knew, instinctively, soulfully, dramatically, desperately, the way that I could process his goodbye was to be in my garden, was to create, it was to work and tend with nature. And that became a lifelong. Little did I know that his goodbye would be such a big hello for me. So I've been on this journey, and it brings me to now. And that now is how precious these spaces have been. So this goodbye series is for me. I'll be honest with you. This goodbye series, goodbye garden series, is truly for me. And you know, in social media and sharing, there's all of these rules and all of this advice. And I'm just going to completely use this platform for saying goodbye, and for myself, and for these gardens. And, you know, just come on in and enjoy sort of vicariously this personal essay about goodbye and about the glory of these spaces that they have been for me, which just translate in helping you. And yeah, so we'll just use this time. So here I am standing, trying to get that. Oh, that's cool, huh? Here I am standing with the halo of a tricolor beach behind me. Now, as I say goodbye to her, because we're T-1 week from moving. As I say goodbye to her, let's just do that. I want you to know that she was planted in 2008, and she was planted so that we could celebrate. She was an anchor. You know, she's a focal point, would be the design term. Focal point. And oh my God, I fell in love with her instantly. Instantly, I fell in love with this tree when I saw her as a little baby in the nursery, right? Fell in love with her instantly. And I'll tell you a little bit more why, about form and bark and color and leaf and texture and all that. But what I loved about her is what you're seeing now. Hopefully you're seeing is that I loved her illumination. And I planted her as this sentinel, as this focal point to mark the space of where Steve and I got married. Hang with me. Yeah, I picked her so specially. And so she has grown up to be amazing. And to give me a second to collect myself, I'm going to just jump into the plant talk. So come on in. Look at this. Look at that. You see that? It's a tricolor beach. Now, in her early spring dress, this leaf, you see my finger? Yeah, there we go. This leaf, it has a beautiful little white tip to it, thus tricolor. You'll see that again in the fall as she sort of expresses her finish for the year. And so this purple pink is just outstanding. And then back beyond, yeah, check out that bark. That's a beautiful bark color, huh? Now, know this, in this designerly plan, I intentionally wanted her to be backlit by morning sun. I wanted that effect through that canopy to help me, because just right behind the camera is my perch, my studio. And as I would do morning ritual, as I would do morning ritual, I would see sun come up here in Oregon when you can see the sun coming up. And I wanted that symbolism of illumination to help me welcome the day, to welcome the inspiration for my soul. So this tree had been a constant companion in the morning. That is how powerful our spaces can be for us. How subtle in selecting a singular plant how subtle of an impact that can have day to day to day to day to day to day to day, which is why it's so important that we do this in our personal spaces, and why it is so important that we have green in our urban spaces, that we have well-considered plant material that surrounds our waking moments. Because there's a relationship and a conversation that is ongoing that happens. So here in my garden, this tree is, I'm going to flip the camera and try to show you all what she can do. She is like a superhero, really. Tricolor Beach is like, and has been a superhero for me. Hold the phone now. You like that? So the other thing about her, as I back off, is that she is the queen of the Princess Garden. She is the queen. So the Princess Garden has pinks that roll through it, and whites, and this burgundy color, and little spots of purple thanks to the tricolor sage. You get that? Oh. Yeah. But she is the terminus meaning end point. She is the terminus. She is what I see, what we see when we drive in. Now, I'm just going to have to pardon the hose you're going to see here in a minute. This is real life, peeps. This is my form of social media. But she is the terminus of our driveway. So, we would pull in here, turn there to park. She is ever the reminder, right? And she does this seasonal flush and then seasonal loss of leaves. And I'm just so very thankful for her. Hummingbirds perch in her. They do the battle, my containers that I do on the deck. But yeah, Tricolor Beach. She comes in a weeping form, but my God, can you imagine how I'd be right now if I were to have a weeping? Oh my. So friends, that is the first. That is take uno of the Goodbye Garden series. Thank you for, taking this time, coming on this weird adventure as I say goodbye to these gardens that have loved me. And I do mean that. And helped me be Annie Redbird. Yeah. So until take two of the series, take really good care of your precious selves. Please, take very good care of your precious selves. God knows that we need that. We need everybody doing that. And good morning from the base of the Tricolored Beach.